What are two ways to save money and still get skinnier? Hey, in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Cheney, and that's what we're going to dig into today. So, as most of you know, as you may know, that I went on a weight loss journey that took me from 550 plus pounds to where I am today, and it was not just an easy thing. It wasn't just a cheap thing, also, because one of the things that I didn't understand and I didn't have support with was like how to actually, while I'm doing this weight loss journey, how can I do it without spending tons of money? And so I had found myself buying all these different specialty things. I was going to these different restaurants, all these places, and I was just throwing money away, and I didn't understand why. And if you're like me, for me, like money is a stressor. So if I'm stressed out from money, I'm going to go stress out, eat on some junk. And so I was just in this pattern of just going over and over and over again and not getting the results. And so the first way is to actually track what you're eating. Now, this is very crucial because you're going to be shocked on how much money you're actually spending on what you eat. And when I realized that, it's pretty funny. I was almost spending $1 per pound. Like literally, when my wife and I we started looking at our bank accounts and seeing all the transactions going through a drive-through, going to a barbecue place, going to this diner, eating out at this place, we literally were spending over $500 a month for a family of two eating out. Like that was crazy. And then I was 550 plus pounds. I was literally just a few dollars off of just eating pound for pound what I was spending. And it shocked me when I first did it. So you want to track your meals because if you're not tracking what you're eating, you're not aware of what you're really doing to yourself. A lot of times, like I have clients and they'll be like, "Oh, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I don't eat this much meat. I don't eat this much of that." And then I have them do a 3 day journal for me and send it to me each and every day. And when I break down to them and go into them after those 3 days, exactly what they've been eating, they're just sitting there with their eyes open, like, I thought I ate better than that. I thought I was doing better than that. And it wasn't just me, it wasn't just them, it's all of us. All of us do this because we don't have a grasp of our GPS that is guiding us towards the different foods that we eat on a regular basis. And so that you want to definitely start tracking, and so you can start knowing exactly what you're eating. Because if you know exactly what you're eating and going to, it's also going to be a lot easier to start modifying those foods to make healthier versions that's going to be better for your body without losing the taste. Now, remember, I'm all about taste, but do not ever give up, sacrifice your taste for eating. I do not believe in bland, tasteless food because if you're eating bland and tasteless, you will self sabotage. I was doing it day in, day out. Even when I was on a 500 calorie diet, I was still gaining weight. And that's one of the reasons why. And the second thing is, you, if you start eating correctly, if you stay persistent with it, just keep doing it day in, day out, day in, day out. One of the things I tell clients, instead of trying to say, "Oh, I'm a diet for a month," diet for one day. Change one day. Dedicate yourself to that one day. Once that day's over, dedicate yourself again for the next day. Do one day at a time. And if you keep doing this, you're going to start seeing, wait, as your health is getting better, you're spending less money on things that you never thought you didn't have to spend money on. So like for me, after I had started going from where I needed taking 4 blood pressure pills a day to where I went down to two, I was like, whoa, I don't have to buy as many blood pressure pills anymore. And I was like, oh, let me keep doing this. Like if I can go from four to two, can I go down to zero? And for me, I was blessed. I kept sticking to it. I kept doing it. I kept researching. I kept studying this, and I kept learning from doctors. And when I finally went down to zero prescription pills without taking anything anymore, all of that money was just extra money that I could spend time on my wife. I can take her out to movies. I can go out to eat. We can go on more vacations. That's one of the ways we're actually able to keep our expat life is because I'm not needing prescription pills or anything. Think about it, if you didn't have to go see your doctor every month, if you could just go see your doctor every 3 to 6 months because your health was so much better. How much money would you save on your insurance? How much money would you save on copays? How much money would you save just to do the things that you want to do? So those are the two ways that you can actually start saving money. First thing is start tracking what you eat. Track every single thing you eat and see where you're spending this money. Because If you're at a weight that you don't want to be and you're see, wait, I'm spending this much money here, like I was doing, you may want to just stop spending that money there and start circulating it to another area that's going to benefit you. And outside of that is stay persistent with being committed to doing healthier things. Because if you stay persistent with it and if you keep doing it and just commit to it one day at a time, and if you just, even if you just cut your medicine back by half, how much money could that save you? Think about it. And let me know in below if you're open, just let me know how much money would you save if you didn't have to go to the doctor as much, if you didn't have to take as many prescription pills, if you wasn't having as many migraines and just needing to take aspirin over the counter every day. Like those things start adding up in our pocketbook, and those things, and when our pocketbook is stressed, usually our waistline is stressed also because we're eating that stress. And so I hope that was helpful for you. Also, if you see the link up above or below, depending on where it is in your video, you can still jump in the 7-day jump start. Today, I just talked about doing the oil change, why you want to go from omega 6s to omega 3s. This is really important information, especially if you haven't heard this before. And it actually go through and break down and talk to them how omega 6s are prevalent not only in obesity, you see it in cases of diabetes, you see it in cases of cancers, you see it in cases of heart conditions. All of these things are correlated to how we're eating. So I hope that was helpful for you. Don't forget, just click the link up above or below, depending on where it is on your screen. And I'll see you in the 7-day jump start, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Ciao.